Well, good evening, good evening, everyone, and thank you for hopping on the line tonight. Wow, we got a crew up in here, y'all. Look, I'm just excited because I'm actually hosting from a laptop tonight and not from my phone like I normally am. And I'm gonna tell you out the gate, look, you don't have to be technologically inclined to work this business, right? Just be coachable, teachable, trainable, and send that QR codes. That's a summary. But thank you all for having on the line. Yes, thank you, Miss Michelle. Start putting in the chat where you tuning in from, what city, what country, y'all, because we're a global company. We in over 192 countries. So good morning, good evening, good afternoon, just depending on where you tuning in from. Thank you all for hopping on the line. Yes, I see my hometown, Louisville, Kentucky, Miss Kiera, Miss Janita. We got Nia from Charlotte, North Carolina. Look, y'all rolling. I can't keep up. North Carolina, Arizona. Come on, y'all, come through, right? I love it. I love it. But tonight, I'm kind of at home because I get to personalize it tonight. Is yeah, I don't. Well, wait a minute. Let me share my screen so y'all can see this beautiful flyer with all of my wonderful guests that's gonna be on here tonight so y'all can see what I'm talking about. There we go. This is why I'm at home tonight because I'm gonna have some ladies on the line with me, and I'm talking to moms tonight. We're kind of personalizing it for them. And that's one of my heartbeats because I am a mom. I'm a stay-at-home mom of four. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about me. I'm a stay-at-home mom of four, but I started out in business and accounting. I did international taxes for a big five accounting firm for a hot second, y'all, because I quickly saw that was not my cup of tea. Like, no, I love the challenge of the numbers and everything, but I felt suffocated going in. Look, it's dark right now, right? This is what it was like when I was going in. It was dark, and then when I was leaving, it was dark, and I was like, "They alive? I'm not getting ready to do this." And this was before I had kids, married, or anything. I just knew that I wanted freedom. Like that has never been my personality. So I switched and I went into the beauty industry. And I was in the beauty industry for 10 years. I was a salon owner for 5 years, and I loved everything about the beauty industry. It gave me that space to be creative, and I love that I could build relationships. Just talking and being able to, sort of a quote unquote therapist when you behind when you behind the chair. People tell you all this stuff, but I loved it, and what I loved was the transformation of somebody coming in and sit down in my chair, and then they might have just got out for work or whatever, and in my salon we had a nice atmosphere, we had jazz music going and all of that, and then to style them out and them turn around to that, or they get their mirror and they like, baby, where am I going, what we getting ready to do, just that transformation of their spirits being lifted. And now I get to do the same thing in business, but on a bigger scale. So I've tapped into something where I've gotten more of me back, first of all, through personal development, through mentorship. I always have to bring that up. And thank you to my mentor in this business, Emerald Ambassador, Mr. David Guilty, because the way our culture is set up is that you build the person, you enhance the life, and then you build the business. So we are very much about building the person here, and you just going through your own process, progress, and production. But y'all, I got some wonderful ladies on the line, so I'm gonna shut up about me because I can go on, and I'm gonna get right into it and who we are, so I can bring them up on the line because I ain't got to do all the talking tonight, right? I get to leverage them, but we are iBoomerang, and we're a technology company. We're a technology company where the focus is on throwing out great will. So if you know iBoomerang, so I'm throwing that great will just like you would with a regular boomerang. And when you throw it out right, that great will, it comes back to us. So we're throwing out value, we're throwing out savings, we're throwing out personal development, we're throwing out gaining great relationships, and it's coming back to us in so many different ways. But one of the ways is income, because I know that's why you're on the line tonight. Well, you think that's why you're on the line tonight because it's uh, that's a part of it, and you'll see that that's just like a small part of it. But as I talk about income, I have to always bring up this disclaimer that iBoomerang cannot and will not make any guarantees about your ability to get results or earn any money with our program information, tools, or strategies, because we just don't know what you're going to do with the information, tools, or strategies that we provide you. And I'll use myself as an example. When I first started into business, I started, but I didn't really go to work until about 2 or 3 months after I started. I mean, it just wasn't a top priority yet in my mindset. But then when I tapped in, I tapped in. And I was like, wait a minute, hold on. So I just started for savings, but then I saw so much more. And I was like, oh yeah, let's do this, right? So I'm gonna work smarter and not harder. But I'm gonna bring up these ladies on the line. Ain't they beautiful, y'all? And they beautiful in real life too. So and I'm gonna bring them up in this order. They have different backgrounds. They are mothers, but I'm gonna let them tell you a little bit about themselves, why they started and why they're here in all about 2 minutes. So that's a hefty task because we got a whole lot of people on the line. So I'm gonna go in order. You see the pictures that are on the screen. So Miss J. Williams out of Arizona. Are you on the line, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. I'm on the line. How are you doing tonight?
I am excellent, and I'm even better because I have you all on here with me. So go ahead and talk to the people. Let them know a little bit about you, why you got started, and why you're here.
Great, thank you. Thank you for having me on. Well, I am Jay. I got started in 2017, so about 4 years ago. And I got started because I wanted, like you said, you were looking for freedom. And so I was doing all this work on the job, overtime and stuff. And I was just like, I don't have time to spend with my baby. My baby was like 1 year old. And so I initially went in to become a travel agent so I could set my own hours, something like how you did with the stylist. And I was like, this is cool and everything, building the business. I am in charge of my own time, but I still wasn't in charge of my own time. I could set my hours, but I was still working like crazy, putting trips together and stuff and itineraries and arranging payments for my clients. And so with iBoomerang, that actually allowed me to get some of my time back. So like you were saying, income we were discussing, but to me, what's more valuable than money or income? And to me, that's time, because once that minute is spent, you can't get that back. And I know for many of us on the line, time is very valuable. So that's another reason why I stayed. So that's why I stayed here, because through the pandemic, travel kind of, travel kind of took a dip. It's picking back up right now. But I stayed because I saw the opportunity to get my time back, as well as earning a nice income with this company.
Thank you. Look, she understood the assignment. Go ahead, girl. You was right in 2 minutes. Thank you, Miss J.
No problem. You're welcome.
Now we're gonna have Miss Michelle Freeman to come on the line. Are you on the line, Miss Michelle?
Yes, I am. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you loud and clear, beautiful.
All righty. Well, hello, everyone. And thank you, Miss CEO Mom, for allowing me to share in your platform tonight. Just to share a little bit about myself, I am a licensed hair care professional. I've been doing it for over 12 years, and I do have a daughter. She's 20 now, but this opportunity allowed me to adjust my schedule to my daughter. Being in a salon, it's cool and all that, but you basically own a job. So basically, I wasn't able to maximize my chair. However, I was able to do the things that I needed to do to be there for my daughter, if that made sense. Mm-hmm. So I was in the previous opportunity, and I really didn't get in it for the savings or anything. I actually loved the opportunity. I couldn't even afford to travel at the time, but I knew everyone else was traveling. So now that they've switched it over to iBoomerang and all we have to do is send out the QR codes and things like that, I've actually still maximizing my chair being self-employed, but I actually went and got a job doing hair as well, because to leverage that chair. On my job, I make multiple streams of income, and also I get to network and meet different people and introduce them to this amazing opportunity. So I love everything about the opportunity, but most importantly, this culture is amazing. It has allowed me to get myself back, become better with myself, and just go out in the world and help other people. So thank you, Miss Alicia. Back to you.
Thank you, Miss Michelle Freeman. And we're going to go right down the line and go to Miss Deanna Jackson out of the ATL. You on the line?
I sure am. Can you hear me?
I do. You have the platform.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Miss Alicia. Thank you for your time and your efforts and your energy is greatly appreciated. Just wanted to say that. Hi, everybody. My name is Deanna Jackson. I am out of Atlanta, Georgia, and I have been with iBoomerang since it began. I'm a founding member, and one thing that I love about iBoomerang is that it's based on a Give Foundation. And a lot of people don't really understand what that is. So I take it biblical. The biblical aspect of it is give and it shall be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over shall men give unto your bosom. So when you give goodwill, you receive goodwill. And so that's a principle in this land that cannot be broken. And so that's something that I love about iBoomerang, because they took that concept and we are experiencing it. I'm sorry, right now. And so I am a mother of two. I started my business when I was actually 7 months pregnant with my second child. And what I originally wanted was just a couple of dollars so that I could get my hair done and my nails done without asking my husband for any money. But it's turned out and grown into so much more. I have gained a family. When times have gotten tough, I have leaned on and depended on this team to help me through and push past through life obstacles. So it's so much more than money. This iBoomerang and the team that we are on. And so I'm grateful for that. Back to you, Miss Alicia.
Thank you, Miss Deanna. I love that. Now we're gonna go over to North Carolina and have Miss Latonya Shaw to come on the line.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Alicia, for having me this evening, and good evening to everyone. My name is Latonya Shaw. I am a proud mother of 5. I've been a mother now for 28 years. I am a proud grandmother of a 9-month-old and 2-year-old granddaughters who call me Nona. And a little bit about my background. I am an entrepreneur. I've been blessed to work for myself for over 16 years now. So it gave me the opportunity to write my own schedules and write my own paycheck, so I can spend time with my family. I'm a licensed cosmetologist for over 25 years now, a real estate investor, and iBoomerang ambassador for about over a year now. And I stepped out on faith when I joined this company last year because the pandemic had just hit, and I had signed up my 18-year-old daughter at the time, and she came in as a first class ambassador, and I joined because I thought it would be a fun company to be a part of and to be able to help my daughter, build her own business. Another reason is because of the love that I have for children, and to find out that this company is helping to stop child hunger all over the world. That was something that was huge for me, because as a little girl, I always wanted to be a missionary. So, that's huge for me. The other reasons that I'm still here is because I've watched this company evolve, even through all the growing pains. Because when I first started, they only offered iGo and Vibe Rides. But now we have Build Genius, we have Zents, Elevate, and SkinTech. And then I met this team, Mr. Guilty and Miss Alicia and Team Explosion, everybody, just wonderful people. And I saw how they work together and their willingness to help other business partners, along with my upline, Diane and Laura and Miss Carol Alexander. So when I saw that, I just got excited about being a part of this company all over again. So that's why I'm still here. So thank you, Miss Alicia, for having me.
Thank you. Thank you for being on the line. And as you can see, everyone, that we are all mothers, but we come from different backgrounds and we're in different stages of motherhood, but we all live very busy lives. And one thing that stood out to me is everybody was looking for time freedom, and they were looking to, they spoke about the culture, the give culture, where you might not be able to give what I give, but as long as you're giving your part and I'm giving my part, then guess what? We're walking together. And two can't walk together except for they agree, right? So that's what we're doing in this team culture is we're walking together, and we're walking together in this culture so that people can tap into freedom. So you can see how you can earn, save, and live. That's what resonated through everybody's experience and why they were here. People wanted to learn how to earn and not just continue to trade your time for money, because that's what I did. I went from corporate America to the chair, and I was still trading my time for money, but that's the only freedom that I knew at that time. We're going to show you how you can save on your lifestyle. That's why I got started with a family of 6. I wanted to save on my travel. I wanted to start traveling, right? And then I wanted to save on my travel, and where you can truly live the life that you desire, get that family time, that flexible living, the financial freedom. And I love it the way my mentor puts it, is that, you know, when you're just doing it yourself, you know, I'm gonna show you how to earn, I'm gonna show you how to save, and I'm gonna show you how to live. But then when you throw that boomerang out to somebody else, and now somebody else can start in business, right? And they're building their own customer base. Now we're earning, right? Because it's ongoing and it's present tense. Now we're saving, and now we're living, and we're all doing it together. And we're really designing our lifestyle. And that slide is I didn't realize how profound that slide was until I looked up some of these statistics. Now, this just speaks to women in general, because a CEO mom is not just a woman who has naturally birthed a child. A CEO mom is any woman who is that leading lady in her life. You know, you might have nieces and nephews, but you play a mother role to them. You might have brothers and sisters, but you still play that matriarch role in your family. So yes, it's to mothers who have children, but it's to women, because we all play a matriarch role in some type of way. So if you look at some of the statistics that I look up, it says that nearly 4.3 million women, or 6% of all working women, held down more than one job in November. That's a whole lot. And women made up more than half of all people who worked multiple jobs last month. And then if you look to the right, it said, and those jobs that they worked, they weren't even consistent in the time that they had. So, you know, if you work in multiple jobs and then the hours are fluctuating, just imagine the stress that's putting on you as a woman, and you're trying to balance a household, childcare, your family, your financial obligations. So that earn, save, and live, it really, really, you know, brings that to play and why that's important. And then 100 full jobs last month. That's a whole lot, y'all. So I'm gonna show you why we're here and how you can tap into passive income and how you can tap into residual income, because about 90 to 95% of the people who do this business, they work a full-time job. So you don't want to have to add on another job. Again, having to put more time out there and be somewhere physically, right? You want to have that passive income coming into your household. And then on top of that, it says that motherhood is an equivalent of working 2.5 full-time jobs. So we already have mothers out there that were working 2 full-time jobs, and now motherhood by itself feels like, look, yeah, I can attest to that. Yes, with 4 children under the age of 11, it feels like 2.5 full-time jobs. So we really want to show you how you can take control of your life and how you can get from the left side of the cash flow quadrant to the right side. Because a lot of times that's all we've been shown. And that's what I did. I went from an employee to self-employed, right? That chair still owned me. But now with this business, I was able to tap into a system where I can earn passive and residual income. And then that income that I get from this business, I can now invest my money. And that's how we came up with the travel and trade concept. So we're going to show you how, as an ambassador, as a business owner, you can save up to 70% off anytime that you travel, how you can send out a QR code and then give access to your customers. They're going to save up to 35% off. So you can, again, you don't have to be a travel agent or any of that. And then the money that you can earn from this business, now how you can tap into the foreign exchange market, right? And when I say Forex, you know, don't get nervous. Because I did, even though I wanted to know about Forex, I was still a little intimidated if I would be able to catch on to it. But the education platform system that we have is phenomenal. And they also make you feel like it's okay that you don't know, because you shouldn't know. You've never been exposed to it before. But guess who's already using your money and trading it in the foreign exchange market? The banks are. So if you have a bank account and if you have a mortgage, the banks are already taking your money, they're trading it, and this is a $7 trillion per day industry that you are not profiting from. So we're going to show you how you can save on your lifestyle in many different facets. Also, how you can invest that money that you're earning. And now the goal is to make it at minimum 10% a month on your money, right? And what are you getting in your savings account right now? Not what, maybe 1%, if that, for the entire year. So what we do is we send out QR codes. We give our customers access to our savings through our products and our services. They activate that code, and then we earn income. And it really is, it's just that simple. So I love the fact that, you know, I can be at the house with my kids. And normally if I'm putting in customers or sending things out like that, it's at night after the house is already shut down. So I can still be at home because y'all, it's cold right now. And I ain't been, I ain't been out the last 3 days. It's cold right now. And I'm trying to be at the house, but I have a business where I can do that, where I can with my family. But when I want to travel, I have the ability to. So we are definitely a product of the product. You can see on the screen that me and many of the ladies that are on here, we live a travel lifestyle. And y'all, so much so that, look, I'm still recuperating. In these past couple of weeks, I've been to Dubai. The week after that, I went to Atlanta. Wait a minute, no, the week after that, I went to Atlanta, then I went to North Carolina, then I came back to Louisville, and then the week after that, which was last week, I went back to Atlanta. So when I tell you we are a product of the product and we tapping into this savings, and that's the way we're able to travel. And guess what? Since we have a business in the travel industry, anytime that we travel, it's a tax write-off. So we're earning income, we're saving money, and I get to write it off as a business expense. It just keeps getting better and better. So I'm gonna show you really quickly how you can make money through this iGo Travel platform. So let's just say, you know, you and your girlfriends, you and your mom friends, yeah, y'all took like a momcation, right? And you got up to, let's see, on this example, you got up to 40%, see? And that's why I'm glad this on here. You get up to 70%, but it's not always 70%. You saved 40%, your customer saved 20%. So let's just say you went with 5 girlfriends, right? You sent them the QR code, they activated, they booked the trip themselves. You didn't have to do any of that. You saved them $212 and you earned $106 per person that went on that trip for you. That's what we're tapping into. And I'm going to bring Miss J on the line to tell you, I call her Miss Travel and Trade, because when I tell you she maximizes this aspect of the business. Miss J, if you could come on the line really quickly and just let them know how this iGo platform is working for you.
Well, thank you. So as far as the iGo platform, it works for me in multiple ways. For one, like I said, I initially started with the first opportunity as a travel agent. So I still am a travel agent as I build my customer base. But that's how it's a nice segue into that. I'm a travel agent, and a lot of times my customers are looking for great deals. So it's so much easier for me and so much more convenient for me to send out that QR code that you mentioned and say, hey, if you're looking for the best deal, look on here, and then let me know if you like anything, or if you want to proceed to book, then just go ahead and book. That way, that frees up my time. It takes me a second. My links are all saved. I have my QR code on my phone. So it's, you know, it takes me a quick second to just shoot them a text or email with the link, and I don't have to look up anything. I don't have to do any itineraries. I don't have to put the package together and send it to them. And then at the same time, my customer is getting a great deal. Like, they are able to save on their travel, because these are legitimate travel savings. Myself, I take it. So that's why I say it works for me in 2 ways, because I initially started as a travel agent to earn additional income, spend time with my child, my newborn. But I also wanted to travel more. And when you have kids, you want them to see the world. You want them to have those life experiences. You want them to have those memories. But when you're traveling with multiples, I have 2 kids. And so when you're traveling with multiples, the airfare can get pricey. So it's great to know that we have the ability to save on travel because, you know, with iGo, you know, flights are not guaranteed, but you can, if you look hard enough, you can find a savings. So to be able to save up, like you say, up to 70% on the travel, that's additional, you know, money that, you know, that you can have to take more trips, you know, to spend with your family. So that's why I love this platform. Everybody wants to travel and needs to. Okay. Yep. Are we jumping straight into the trade?
Jump straight into it because I told them you miss travel and trading, and you just told them how they can spend more time with their children, how their children can start to see the world through their iGo platform. But I love your story with Elevate, with you and your son working on that together. So you can hop right in and tell them all about Elevate.
Okay, great. So Elevate is our trading, our educational trading platform. I absolutely love it because, yes, it's great, you know, giving out savings. I won't go into the other one because this is, you know, with Bill Genius and everything, because this is travel and trade. We're going to be focused. But, you know, we are able to provide our customers with so much value with the iGo platform. But as far as really taking control of, as for me, as far as taking control of my life, I really see that with the Elevate platform. For me, I attained a bachelor's degree, and the cost of Elevate is like one college course. And that was 16 years ago when I got my degree. So it's like to be able to take this commitment and then put my time, you know, we make sacrifices all the time. So like Miss Alicia said, you know, people get part-time jobs or they end up picking up 2 part-time jobs, working full-time job. Imagine if you just studied part-time. People go, I went to school for 6 years while I was working full-time. And at that time, my son was like 1 year old. I actually got pregnant once I felt that I was pregnant once I started my first year in college. So that was a struggle doing all of that at one time. So now I feel like I had an opportunity to do it again. But with this, I see the guarantee from it because this is all me. I put in, I graduated with honors and everything from college, but it wasn't a guarantee that I was going to get a promotion from my job, and I didn't. There wasn't a guarantee that I was going to get more money from my job. I didn't. I applied for other positions, and it was crazy because now it's like I'm overqualified in some areas, but I'm underqualified in other areas that I want to go to. So it's like, where is this degree helping me at? But with Elevate, I didn't even know anything about Forex until earlier this year. And now just going into the system part-time, I've learned so much already, and I see the value. I see where I could take my income, where I could end up going on more trips and seeing more of the world and giving this experience. I actually, like she said, with my son is 17 years old, and this is giving him another option. In addition to college, like I told him, I totally support if you want to go to college, but I don't feel like you should go in debt for it like I did, you know, because that's exactly what I did. I said, with Elevate, you could actually go here for 2 years, way less than what I paid for a college degree. And then you could come out, and then if you want to go to college after that, you could at least pay for it, and you won't have to worry about any type of student loan debts or anything like that if you just really wanted the education. But I'm like, this is a skill set that you will have for life. Can nobody take that from you? And you won't never have to worry about, you know, a job necessarily, or you will always be able to provide for yourself once you have this skill set down pat. And I just want to share my screen with, whoop. Okay, can I share?
Yep, you got it.
Okay, let's see. All right, I just wanted to share my screen really quick to just show you what we have access to. So this is my, can you see it?
Let me see.
It's like, it's on my other one.
Hold on. There you ask. So you got 2 of them up? Let me see.
Yeah, I do. I'm sorry. I got 2 of them because I'm doing the Zoom on my phone. And then I'm doing share screen on the, let's see.
I don't think I see it yet.
Okay, you don't see the other J? Oh, hold up. Okay. Are you seeing? Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
there you go.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so this is just a view of our back office. So like I said, you know, everybody, we are all moms, we're all pressed, or we're leading ladies in somebody's lives. We're wives, we're full-time moms, we're full-time workers or employees. Some of us are, you know, we have our own businesses. But in this platform, you get to basically learn at your own convenience. So right here, we have all of the educators that are here. They actually break down the types of classes, the type of education. We have tutorials on how to get started, what to do after the first 90 days, just in case you're, you know, you're a little bit lost, you don't know how to go about things. And we also have a great group. That's why I love this Team Explosion. We actually have our own Elevate group that is there to help, you know, help you along the way. We have, you know, the Elevate, it has its own platform where you can get help, which is in this Discord chat. But like I said, we have our own group where we're more closer to home, where we can help you all. Here's the educators. We actually have a live class. You can see it there in that top left corner. We have a live class going on. It kind of breaks down what they kind of go over. And then if you miss a class, we have video vaults. Look how many videos are in here. It's 21 videos. You can go in here and you can forget Netflix and chill. You could come in here and elevate. You know,
Yes.
to go through these videos at your convenience. You know, I don't usually get a chance during the day to go in here and look at this, but on the weekend, Friday night, my son doesn't have to go to school the next day. We don't have to worry about waking up early the next day for school. We will go in here and watch 3 or 4 videos starting at 11 when the baby goes to sleep to like 4 in the morning. And you can do that all in your convenience. That's all up to you. And I just want to show you really quick, like what I was able to like do within such a short amount. I've only been doing this since like May. And if you could see this is like one of my charts, and it looks crazy now. Like, what is a IC zone? What is an hour? You won't know what that is. Like, I had no clue what that was, but in 6 months, I've been able to, just by going through the videos, going to the live classes, I've been able to decipher all of this information. Yes. I've been able to know what these are. What are these little bars going up and down? Like, they teach you all of that. They teach you how to put in trades. They teach you from A to Z. And like I said, we have a great community on Elevate and within the Team Explosion to help you along the way, to guarantee your success, because this is where it's at. Like, this is my baby, along with my 2 other babies.
Yes, ma'am. You know, I'm loving all of this right now. And y'all, I just asked her earlier today, can you share your screen? And she was like, I absolutely can. So I love your willingness. I love the way you explain all the information. Like, you just really break it down and make it plain. And you know, if I was somebody that was on the line, I would definitely want to, y'all, this is just a travel and trade portion that she went over. And that's just a portion of what we have. And then in addition to that, Ms. J just went over the first aspect of Elevate, which is the education, right? But we have 2 other aspects that are coming. You see all of what she knows when she's just been in it since May, and she's in beast mode already. Like, look at her charts. I'm loving it. Yes, that was so beautiful to me. And if you're on the line, you don't know what you was looking at yet, but that's what the education does. It really helps you to decipher and know what's going on. But we're gonna have trading assistants, like how the educators, they're gonna see a trade that you can make. They're gonna have like a push notification like they do on Facebook, and you'll get a picture of the trade, where to put in your take profit, where to put in your stop loss. And then, but what I love about it is that you'll still have the foundation of the education. So you're just not blindly hopping out there. You can look at their trade and then you can make an educated decision on whether you want to place that or not. We're going to have that, I think, coming either in December or the beginning of the year. And then we will have an automated trading system where the app will do the trading for you. But that's soon to come, right? But this is all that we have in our Elevate platform, and you can be a customer or you can be an ambassador with that as well. Now, y'all, that was just the first aspect of the PRIP. And that is the technology that backs our travel and trading, that makes us just different than any other company that's out there, because we use artificial intelligence and data analytics not to spam our customers, but to see what they like. And then the other products and services that we have that are in this crib, they're going to offer them up to them. Right. So this is what it looks like when you log into your back office. Let's just say you gave somebody, sent them, you see their QR code, you sent them out their QR code. When they get their QR code, they're going to have access to their iGo platform where they can register and become a free customer. It's free to them to get that code, right? But they also have access to Bill Genius, which is our bill savings platform. Again, you just send out a QR code and your customers can save on that. They also have access to our Zens product lines, which is our Skin Tech and our Moods. And then if they're not an Elevate customer or ambassador, you see that Elevate right there, they have access to that as well. So the company, the AI technology, the Prib is going to go to work for you, that even though you didn't offer that to your customer, the company is going to do the follow-up with for you, and they're going to do the cross-selling and the upselling. So that's again where that passive and that residual income comes into play. Y'all, we just started out in the beginning with the travel portion, and now we have all of these different ways that you can earn income with this company. This is the lifestyle marketplace, and it all complements the travel and trade aspects with our bill savings. Again, I'm gonna send out a QR code. I'm gonna allow my customer to save on their bills. They upload it. They don't have to switch providers, and Bill Genius is gonna go to work for them to make sure that they save. And then whatever they save, they're going to give half of that to Bill Genius. So essentially it's free to your customer. They don't have to pay for the service in the beginning. They will have to put a credit card on file like you do for anything that you sign up online. You always got to put a credit card on file. It doesn't charge them. The only way that they give Bill anything is if they save. And then anytime that they save, guess who also gets paid? I do. You do, if you decide to partner in business with us. And a lot of times the contracts of savings are between 6, 12, and 24 months. So if I have a customer that has a contract of savings for 12 months, that's 12 months of guaranteed passive income that's coming into me monthly. Now that money that I'm saving, I can either go out on iGo and I can book a trip, or I can take that savings and I can put it in Elevate and I can flip it again, right? So that's just how we operate. And then this is our Zen Smooths line. And I'm not going to tell you all about it. I just introduce it to you. It's our essential oils, which I have right here underneath my septum. Can y'all see that? It has essential oils in it, right? That's our Zen Smooths. And then we have our Zen Skin Tech, which is our antiseptic foam that protects you for 4 hours. It puts an invisible glove on your skin and it kills all viruses, bacteria, pathogens, all of that. And then it has healing properties for your skin as well. But I am going to bring my other lovely ladies on the line and let them tell you tonight their experience with the Moods and the Skin Tech. Miss Deanna Jackson, Miss Jackson, if you're not, I'm gonna go there. Tell us your experience with the Moods and the Skin Tech.
Okay, well, we can start off with the Moods. I love the Moods. My favorite one is Energize Eucalyptus, because I have a sinus issue. So I deal with sinuses, and so that opens up my airways. I'm able to breathe better. So therefore I have a lot more energy. Yeah, because it is energized. So I do have a lot more energy when I do use that because I'm able to breathe better. I also gave some to a couple of my family members as well as my boyfriend, because he has blockage on one side of his nostrils and he struggles to breathe. And so he uses the Energize to help him breathe. And so he's able to breathe better with that. And then the lavender. Oh my gosh. We went to Dubai and it's a 9-hour difference. Okay. I was struggling to sleep, but I had to put, whenever I would go to sleep, I had to put the lavender Moods in my nose in order for me to go to sleep. And it was amazing. Like it relaxed me. I was able to sleep very well. But without it, I was just wired. I was up. It was crazy to me because I was tired and I still could not go to sleep. And it was crazy. Well, with the Skin Tech, another traveling experience with that. I was in Mexico and I got blisters on my chest. And so I had to pop it. And I was like, what am I going to use? I thought that maybe that, I would get an infection or something. Everybody talks about the water in Mexico. It's okay. But I didn't want to get in the water and then it get infected or anything like that. So what we did, we popped it, and all I used was the Skin Tech, and it healed very nicely. I didn't have to worry about anything. It worked as like a Band-Aid, an invisible Band-Aid, a medicated Band-Aid, as I say, for my skin. Also, I have a hormonal imbalance. And so I get what is called electrolysis done every week. And so it's a hair removal process. And I use that for my skin, and I don't have as many bumps or ingrowns or things like that, because I use that product to help my skin heal, and it protects my pores from getting all the dirt and oil and things like that into my pores. And so that's helped me a lot. I also work for Delta. And so I use this stuff on everything. Okay. I also work for Delta. And so since I work on the ramp, I get a lot of cuts and scrapes and things like that. And so I put the Skin Tech on, it helps heal. I don't have all the markings and stuff on my hands or anything like that. And so it's just been amazing. I love the Skin Tech. That's like my favorite product. But the Mousse is great, but the Skin Tech is amazing. I put that stuff on everything. Okay.
Oh, everything. Yes.
I'm addicted.
Thank you, Miss Deanna. And what I love that I'm hearing is that our products and our services are allowing our moms to have some me time. We're getting away, we're traveling, we're also having self-care just with the moods and the Skin Tech. So, that's refreshing to me, because a lot of times as mothers, we can put ourselves last on the list, but this business allows us to prioritize life and include ourselves on that list as well. So thank you, Miss Deanna. Next, we're going to go to Miss Michelle Freeman. Can you share your experience with the moods and the Skin Tech, ma'am?
Absolutely. And as you can see, I have one in my nose now. It is the eucalyptics. I've been on that because I've been on a go and I needed some energy. So these things, they work exactly, for what they are purposed to work for. So I was running on about 3 hours of sleep, pop one of these in, and I was able to get through my 12 hours just fine. They work just fine. When I need an attitude adjustment, I pop that lemon in and my attitude is like adjusted. Then, when I need to chill, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm always high energy. When I need to chill, I put that lavender in. I don't use that too much because I really don't like to chill too much. But, they really work for, the purpose that they're there for. And also, I love it because every client that gets in my chair, I'm able to listen to their needs. Like I had a guy the other day and he was just telling me about his wife having to take prescription medicine for headaches, and just by me listening, I'm like, have you ever tried essential oils for her, And he was like, no. And so I said, can I share this with you? And the minute that I share it with them, guess what? They're coming back to purchase it. So it's not even just about the money. I love the fact that I'm gaining more income for my household, but the fact that I get to help someone else, that is so powerful. So I just get people in my chair and I just listen for their needs. And then for the Skin Tech, I love this product because as a stylist, I'm always going past my knuckles. I'm a little hard-headed with the cutting. So I had so many cuts on my hand from the shears. But guess what? I was at a meeting in Chicago and Miss Elaine, she mentioned, that it heals wounds and things like that. And I just happened to look down at my hand and all those cuts were gone. So that just took my confidence level just way up and just, allowed me to share even more, And I always just share with people, guess what? This doesn't have alcohol in it. it's going to be great for your overall skin, and I'm too. And when I get in a car, the first thing I say is, how much hand sanitizer are you using on a daily basis? Then I give them an application of that skin tech. And guess what, guys? They're buying it, And like I say, it's not just about the money, but just the fact that our products are, essential for what people need out there. They're getting off those prescription drugs. They're, able to put those energy drinks down. People can't sleep through the night, so they can pop that lavender in and get some good rest, and it is working. Even psoriasis, like I have psoriasis around my hairline so bad, I can just shampoo my hair and I'm going to be flaking up. But I put that skin tech up there and guess what? Psoriasis be gone. So I love these products. And just the fact that I have ownership in the products, that's so powerful. So I just love what this company is doing. I love what this culture is doing. And just the fact that you guys share your testimonies, well, not testimonies, but experiences. And, it allows me to take those experiences that you guys have as well and share them with other people too. So thank you. And back to you, Miss Alicia.
Thank you, Miss Michelle Freeman. I love that. I love how you just incorporate this business in every aspect of your life so naturally that what we do, it really is a natural conversation and it's not selling. And next we're going to go to Miss Satonia. Will you come on the line, ma'am, and share your experience with Moods and Skin Tech?
Yes, ma'am, I sure will. I am also wearing a Zents right now, eucalyptus Zents. And like the young lady was just saying, I have a history of migraines and I have been trying to push past migraines for the past couple days. And I just popped in my eucalyptus Zents and it definitely gave me relief. It was so bad earlier, but since I've been wearing this, it's kind of gone now. So I'm very grateful for that. It does work. And as far as the skin tech goes, now that's what I push the most. I cringe when I see people putting on sanitizer now. So I find myself preaching kind of, listen, I'm trying to educate, listen, let me tell you something. And then even before the pandemic, I was what they call a germaphobe anyway. So I wish we would have had skin tech way before this pandemic. But of course, my whole family's on the skin tech. My hair clients, they can't sit in my chair without putting some skin tech on. And of course, my friends, I got them on the skin tech. And because of my tight schedule or whatever, I'm very grateful for my family and my friends and my clients. They're going out to promote this product for me. And they're going to their workspaces and telling their coworkers about it. And just to give you a little story, I have a friend who actually works at a hospital, and she's also a Zents and Skin Tech customer, and she told everybody about the product, and so she got me 2 customers, from her job. So I was, really excited about that. And then my daughter just told me yesterday that her daughter's father burned himself at work. And so she was like, here, I got some skin tech. So she was like, Mom, I'm gonna need another bottle though, because I gave that one to him. So, but he said he was so impressed with it because it started healing quickly. So, and then one other is a funny story, but my 12-year-old's father, he kind of had the George Jefferson going on. He could never really, grow his hair on the top. And he said, well, shoot, I'm going to put some skin tech on this right here and see. And so he told me, he said, he came home one day, he said, he drives trucks, so we don't see him that much. But he said, do you see this right here? I said, see what? He said, look, I got some hair growing right here. I said, really? Because he could never really grow his hair, So wow. He was like, well, I'm going to keep putting it on there and see what it does. So, we're having fun with this product. I expose my business every day, and I'm learning that a lot of people are really interested in the skin tech and Zents. So thank you, Miss Alicia, for letting me share that.
Wow. Thank you for those experiences. And you see, we have 4 different mothers who tap in the business in different ways, and they're all utilizing this product in a personal way that is best for their lifestyle, for their family, for their friends. And that's what's so great about this company, because, I always say everything is not for everybody, but we have something for everybody. But I'm the type of person, even if I don't like the moves, My customer likes it, so I'm still go out for it. Like, that don't make me no never mind. If I'm gonna leverage Miss Deanna's story, I'm gonna leverage Miss Tonya, Miss Michelle. I'm gonna leverage their stories to share with my customer, even if I don't like it personally. I'm still show me the money, right? But we're providing value. You heard that was, the undertone of everybody that spoke. We're providing value. We're throwing out great will, and then that great will is coming back to us. And this is 6 other different ways that you can earn income on top of what we already showed you. And really, this is, Miss Deanna referenced scripture earlier in it. If you know it is like, as they went, they were healed. This is how this company is. As you go along and you work this business, then you start understanding there's 6 different other ways that you can earn income. Because I can tell you all about it, but you're not gonna know until you go into your back office. You see that check, you open it up, you're like, oh, okay, so now that's how that works, right? So we want you to come into this business, be coachable, teachable, and trainable, and so you can see the success that you desire. Now, we've already showed you how you can earn income with the trade. We show you how, well, with the trade personally on the charts, and then with the travel, sending out the QR codes, you getting half of that back as income. Now, this is how you can earn money with the Elevate. Again, that's the main focus, is the trade and travel. And then this is not even all the additional income that see these ladies told you they're making with our moods and our skin tech. So if for every Elevate customer that comes into you, you're going to get $30 a customer. So let's just say we don't even have to get to 50 customers. Let's just say you're looking to earn an additional $300 a month. That's just 10 Elevate customers. That's it. You don't even have to teach them how to trade. You're just providing them the platform of the education. You're not even doing the work. You're just saying, hey, this is what I'm learning. Would you like to learn it too? Right? I put up a poll in my Facebook stories. Who's interested in learning? It can really be just that simple. And you can get 10 customers a month, and that can be an additional 300. Now, I don't know where your belief level is. So I'm not even going to go into 50 customers because it might be too much for you to even comprehend. Now, for me, I haven't got 50 customers yet, but when I tap in, I tap in. I'm tapped in, and I will have at least 50 customers from Elevate alone, right? Because with the iGo platform, I already have over 3,000. In the beginning, I didn't even have 100. Everybody else was hitting 100, 200, and I wasn't even really. I was like, wait a minute. Okay, I'm tapping in. Now I'm tapping into Elevate. So guess how else you can make money? If the people that you bring in and you show them how to make money as a business owner, they go out and get customers, you can get paid from your first 3 levels. So the person that you brought in, the person that they bring in, and then the person that they brought in. If they go out and get Elevate customers, you can get paid. Look at that. And you ain't even do the work. You still not doing the work. You're just sharing the QR code, and then they get an education. But that could be $300, $1,200, or $3,000 just from those different levels. So you see how it's really more than 6 ways that we can earn income. It's whatever you can see for yourself and for your household, the time and the effort, and how you utilize the strategies and the coaching and the mentorship that is available for you. So if you wanted to get started today, just as a customer, because you can start as a customer or you can start as an ambassador, we can send you a QR code. You can get that free iGo travel platform where you're going to save up to 35%. If you want to tap in and be a Zen Smooths customer, skin tech, you can get that too, right? All of that, the iGo is going to be free to you. Now, you do got to put some coins out there for the skin tech and the moves, but you can hear the experiences and it's going to be worth your while. Now, if you want to start out as a Elevate customer, you can do that as well. You don't even have to tap into all of the glorious company that we have. You can just be a customer. That's going to be $129.95 just to be an Elevate customer. You can still get that iGo and save up to 35%. But now you have that education that, once you get that, you'll have that for a lifetime. Now, if you want to be all in with the company, you can go whether it's coach, business, or first class. Now, included in all of those is our standby starter kit of $49.95. So just add $49.95 on any of those packages. So for the coach class, it's going to be $299.95. For the business class, it's going to be $549.95. And for the first class, it's going to be $1,049.95. And you get more access with each one. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time covering what's included in all of it. But what is included is some of our products, the moods and the skin tech. So what's dope about that is that you can get a return on your investment immediately. I started pre-selling the Zen Moods and the skin tech before I even tried the product, had the product, or anything like that. And I was getting sales. I think I made over was over $400 or $500 in sales for the moods before I even got it in my hand. And I know I did at least over $700 in sales for the Skin Tech before I got it in my hands, guys. So, I mean, just imagine you as a mother being able to tap into all of what we have. You don't have to trade your time for money. You can send out a QR code, allow people to save. You can earn income. Then in your free time, you know, you're learning how to trade. You're learning how to multiply that money that you're making from this company in the Forex education. And then you have our wellness line with the moods and the Skin Tech, where you can have your own personal self-care and just share your experiences like these ladies on the platform have done tonight. And then people want to buy from you sharing your personal experience with these products and these services. This is really just a no-brainer for me. So I appreciate you ladies hopping on the line, spending this time. I appreciate the guests that are on the line because like Ms. J said, you know, you can't get this time back, and you kept your commitment and you lasted to the end, and we appreciate you. Thank you to all the business partners, and thank you, Mr. David Guilty, for your mentorship, for this culture that you created, and how we just have a give spirit to not only want to see each other win, right? But we step in, we hold up our shields, and we do whatever is necessary to really help the other person win in this business. So enjoy the rest of your night. Get back to the person who invited you on and let them know whether you want to be a customer or whether you want to join us in business, right? And when you join us in business, you really partnership in life, because you start out as a business partner, but we really truly do become family. So enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you, you all. Boom.
Boom. Thank you, ladies.
Boom. Thank you, ladies.
Boom. Thank you. Thank you, ladies.
Boom. Thank you, ladies.
Boom. Thank you, beautiful ladies. Hey, Stella.
You're a mess, girl. You're a mess.
Thank you all.
He started his career 0-10, so overall.
Boomtastic.